So we've just come down in the morning and discovered that the carpet is completely wet. We've had water that's come through the wall, through the floor, completely saturated this end of the room. So it's just gone 1 o'clock and after a rather intense morning, we've got the floor up. This is where the water came through, I think. Don't actually know for sure, but it came up through the floor. We've got all the carpets out, the lino that was clearly keeping the sort of like acting like a DPM. The floor underneath was mouldy and smelly and quite disgusting. So clearly there's been sort of rising damp coming through here for some time. This is basically where the water came. So we have the gutter there, which comes down into this gully, and water also comes from this direction down this concrete slipway. Toby has actually tried to bung the pipe up because that pipe goes directly to the river, and when the river bursts its banks, which it did again last night, the water comes up the pipe and out through the gully, and also it just adds to the groundwater. So this gully this morning was completely full, and I don't really quite understand how it came in, because it didn't flow in. I think it was just the level of the groundwater came up. It's literally coming in through enemy lines and coming up through the floor. We were all full of optimism yesterday because we just had a new fire put in because the old one leaked and was very, very dangerous with carbon monoxide. So unfortunately the old belly boiler had to come out, and we've just had a very nice new fire put in. And we were full of optimism, and then come down this morning and there's water in here, which is a real bit of a deflation of a morning. We can't light it yet because the weather storm we had last night, the flaunching on the chimney is not set yet, so that needs to really go off. We can't dry this out any more than with a little radiator at the moment. And there's Mum, who's been a great help. Toby has done an amazing job with the cladding, and it's looking very fine. Maybe in this light doesn't look as good as it will do, but it looks nice. It is the end of Friday. We only have 2 days left to go until we have to go back to work, and we are not finished, not even close. We have one gable done, which is rather disappointing. It's been a bit of a traumatic day with the flooding in the house. The weather's been okay, but it is now raining.
That's pretty wet.
Got something on you. Stand on the tarpaulin so you don't drip all over the floor.
Yes, Mum.
This weather's really starting to take the piss now. We had about a week of this wet weather. Rather frustrating. I look progressively more haggard, it's because I'm not getting a great deal of sleep at the moment. More heavy rain last night, as you can see by how high the river is. We were saved by a slug last night because about 4 in the morning the smoke detector in our kitchen went off, woke us both up, thought, shit, where's the fire? And ran downstairs, so there was no fire running, opened up the smoke detector to find a slug inside on the circuit board, which has set the fire alarm off. And so I thought, well, while we're up, we'll take this opportunity to check the well at the front and the pump. And thank God for that slug, because the well was absolutely overtopping. The pump was not working, and we were very close to having water again in the sitting room. Yeah, we are under constant threat, really, of flooding at the moment. And it's October. We've still got a very long winter to go. It is beautiful this morning though, check this out. Not bad, eh? Love that tree. Isn't it lovely? So it's been emotional, exhausting, and we're not even finished yet, so it's a little frustrating. Toby's much more patient than I am. Monday morning, and we are back to work today, and I can't say that I'm disappointed to be going back to work. Absolutely knackered. It's been 16 days, and towards the end I barely wanted to pick up the camera and put it in my face because I look so tired. We have made some great progress, but we didn't finish it. We were worried that we wouldn't finish it, and we haven't. We've got about halfway with the cladding, and we've still got some tricky bits to come. But all in all, I think under the circumstances, I think we've done a bloody good job. So generally, feeling quite positive about it. Mainly because today I just get to sit at my desk in the nice warm room and it's not raining, so I can just relax and enjoy some peace. You know, we take it very much for granted, don't we? Having a nice simple life.